What's up, everybody? Something pretty exciting we get to do on the channel because we are a part of the Envoy program is showcase some of these new characters coming through the playtest. One such character I'm sure you guys are well aware, the new Dark Dimension 6 reward, Super Skrull, the new big bad that's coming. He looks awesome kit-wise. As far as character lore goes, I don't really care much for him. We got the new expose mechanic coming from him and from Val. The ability block with 500% focus on it. The ultimate is like an I win button, which is very cool. We're going to show all that, but the reason I'm saying it all out loud now, given the spoilers, is because this is the playtest. This is going to be practice on war practice. So take all this with a grain of salt. I'm not trying to downplay the character already. I'm just trying to say, like, we haven't seen him tested against something proper. I didn't have access to that, unfortunately. We're also going to show his animations, I think are really cool. And something that I'm going to be trying to set up is an interview with the lead developer, asking him questions like, where does he see this character in the game? Where did they want to see him use, the vision behind him, all that kind of stuff. So what I'd like to ask you guys, if there's anything you'd like to ask the developers, please in the comment sections below, leave something. If you see something that somebody else wrote that you'd like to get asked, give it a thumbs up. I will make sure to at least look at those, and as long as they're okay to ask, then we will be asking them. Aside from that, what I did want to say is what I've already gathered from them, the conversation we've had, is that this character was built to be a theory crafter's dream. He's not supposed to be a one-man team. So he's gonna be a lot like Dormammu in the sense that if you put him alone against anybody, he's gonna get wrecked. Like if you put him alone against against a full team, he's gonna get wrecked. He can get controlled, he can get taken apart, and I think that's good for the game. But he absolutely elevates a lot of characters to this crazy degree. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and check out the footage. And again, in the comment sections below, after you like, after you share, and after you subscribe, you gotta do the holy trinity of the YouTube. Leave a comment on what you'd like to ask a developer. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, so they did let us get our hands on Super Skrull in the playtest, and I gotta say, I had a lot of fun with this character, but this video and the war test we're gonna do, because that's all I could test them out on, is gonna have a bunch of asterisks beside it, and well, I'm gonna bring it up again when we get there. But let's just look at his kit. Now, I think he's a very cool character, Dark Dimension level character. I'll let you be the judge of that. I don't think he's got that it factor I look for in a Dark Dimension character, but like any, big prize, T4s, like, do we really need to go through this, guys? He gains defense up and safeguard for 2 turns when he does his basic. You think you want that T4? 200% damage, reduce speed bar, but in addition, like, do you think you want that? Guy, T4 everything, okay? Applying trauma for 2 turns to the primary, then on his ultimate, when an enemy gains a positive effect or when this character ally gains a negative effect, heal this character for 5%. You want everything T4'd. You just do. I think there's going to be awakened abilities on this guy somewhere down the line. I think that's something that they lean into. If Nova's getting awakened abilities, come on, Super Skrull's going to get him too. Striker for Super Skrull, 100%. 100%. His damage is ridiculous. He does do a lot of AoE attacks, so Raider seems somewhat comparable, but like, not really. Not really, though. Striker seems better. Anyway, let's go look at his animations, then we'll go look at some testing. All right, here we are. So let's go ahead and check out some animations. Let's see if he's got a cool kill animation on his basic. Because everything's a chain, sometimes they don't have animations. I hope they learned from Apocalypse and gave him something super cool. Yeah, that's a kill animation. Cool. We'll take that. Bonk, bonk. I think that's standard. I think that's standard too. I think the rest of it's standard, but that first part was definitely a kill animation. All right, let's try the special now. Yeah, that was a cool kill animation too. And finally the ult. This should be cool. Although we're in stealth, so we don't really get to see it. We'll need a redo on that. Editor, let's get a redo. All right, let's check those kill animations again. Let's start with the special over here. Because it gives us 1 turn of stealth. Yeah, 1 turn of stealth. We don't want to be in stealth. Okay, gives us 1 turn of stealth. So that's the single target, and then there's the AoE. So I do think that is a kill animation on the special. Cool. All right, let's check the dodging target. Is it basic unavoidable? It is. Okay, let's see. So that's what we saw before. Interesting enough. Something different happened there. He does seem to have different animations, but here we go. Here's the most important one. Let's see this ultimate in action. Let's target the person out in front so he doesn't go too far. So he kicks everybody up, does a cool spin, firebomb. Cool. All right, let's go check this guy out in some war practice footage. All right, guys, so it's tough to show Super Skrull around the teams because the playtest server is kind of wonky, right? Like I have my real roster, but a lot of people have like a balanced roster, so it's real wonky. I just want to face some teams and just show you mechanically and kind of the damage that you're seeing. So like my enemy right here, his Red Hulk is 187. Doesn't make any sense. He should be 100,000 higher than that for this to have any kind of merit. Anyway, I don't know what to say about, like, let's look at his animations. I guess he seems really good. He seems very powerful. I couldn't put him up to like punch up tests or anything. I put this random nonsense team together in the hopes that it would have 2 heroes, 2 villains, and maybe Doom would get pushed and things would pop off early. And that doesn't seem to be the case. What I do like about it is Fury took that A-bomb ultimate to the face, which was nice. What I do really like about Super Skrull is it seems he is a theory crafter's dream, right? Like he's there so that you can play around with things and see what you can come up with as far as heroes and villains go. And I'm all for that. You see, we're hitting to the exposed. You see the enemy team is just taking a bunch of damage, getting trucked along the way. And now Super Skrull is going to get 3 turns. So Doom plus whatever new character comes out. Always a banger of a team, right? But just the Super Skrull damage, he feels a lot like what Dormammu felt like, in the sense that if he survives to do his ultimate, Lord help you. Let's do some more fights. I'll try and see if I can find something that's not just a crazy punch down into level 85. Come on. What are we doing? All right, let's do this one now. This is a Masters of Evil mixed with Secret Avengers. The 2 that are not Secret Avengers and Skrull. What I like about this team is with Fury summons and with the Ultron summons, you're pretty much always going to have your 2 villains, 2 heroes for your Super Skrull abilities, even if you start losing people like Absorb Man or Kestrel or Ultron himself, whatever the case may be. We're going against Knowhere. There are no teams that are the same size that I can test on. So I can't really theory craft any kind of cool team that people can try out or anything like that. They're all level 85. Which is just a huge difference from my level 95 characters. I digress. So we continue on here. This is the Knowhere team. Marketed as the new It team, but of course, they've now put a new team on defense for the Infestation team that they want you to use Knowhere on offense for. So this fight, I don't think is going to be one that anyone will use, and people aren't going to be getting Super Skrull for quite a while anyway. But I just thought it was a little interesting because I think this fight really showcases more Super Skrull doing the lifting, which I think is great. So he ults, and you see he did all the damage to Cosmo and to Thor and to every. Again, though, level 85, it's hard to get past that, right? But what he does do that somebody like Kang, who can also kind of solo this team, does, what he can do better is he can solo the Nova way better, which you would expect, right? Especially with that exposed mechanic. He's just getting so much speed. He's putting so much out there. It's really nice. Oops. Didn't mean to ult that. He died. I don't know if that'll be a permanent kill or not. I guess we'll find out next time Nova does a basic. And then you see, yeah, so we got it. We got a full field with the Fury and the Ultron. I don't know. I don't think these are going to be the type of teams you see Super Skrull with. I mean, let's be honest. If people are getting Super Skrull early, they're going to be with their Gamma on defense, and there's Corey back alive. Or they'll be with their Darkhold. There's some kind of monster team that we're going to be worried about on the other end of the field. But I don't know. This is cool. We got one more to show you, and then that'll be it for the footage. Again, he's a cool character. I like his kit. I think it does very interesting things. I love the expose. Besides that, I can't really show him being stress test, which I guess, you know, this is a playtest thing. This isn't somebody who's actually earned the character yet, so it is what it is. All right, here's a Darkhold, the big boy apocalypse. Mechanically, this is an interesting team. Obviously, this is a huge punch down. We switch it up. We're not going to go for a Doom. We took out some Mystic characters. We replaced it with Bio characters, and then Kestrel, who's skill and tech, and we'll see how this goes. And I do believe that is not an empowered apocalypse. It's simply a max star apocalypse. The cool thing here is that Super Skrull gets to go first. The unfortunate thing here is that he is hitting into the 200% focus loss that Apocalypse does. Now, he does gain 500%, which is something you're going to see on every Dark Dimension character from now until the end of time, because they gave Apocalypse minus 200% to the first attacker. But we do get to go first. We should land this. We landed the ability block. Very good. Some damage after that. Now let's go ahead and get some speed up going. We'll start the attack over here since it is going to chain. We'll hit our exposed target. Unfortunate turn me to rewind. We'll see how that plays out. This does a mind control, right? Speed bar, our highest enemy. Sure, that'll be Apocalypse rewind there. That's nice. We'll just use the special here. No point in ability blocking him now. Defense down goes out. We love that. And here's where Super Skrull really pays off, is his ultimate. And now he's hitting into a bunch of but well, that didn't stop him from absolutely destroying the team. I wish it was a fully maxed team so we could see what that damage looks like comparatively. I am concerned. I have my concerns. We'll try an ability block her again. Nice, we do. Plus the extra attack. Heartless bleeds out. Let's keep hitting the exposed target because all the damage a Super Skrull brings in. Let's take out the Morgan because it's Morgan, even though she was our exposed character. Here comes the ult from Apocalypse. And here's what I would be concerned with the Apocalypse. So I've said on repeat that what they did with Apocalypse was very foolish because he's going to one-shot anybody. Oh, he didn't one-shot Skrull. Oh, that was very fortunate timing for that commentary. So he had offense up. Did I have defense down? I don't think so. I'm still concerned of a big Apocalypse. This is a level 85 Apocalypse. Okay, no. If that was an evenly leveled Apocalypse, that's the end of Super Skrull. And that might be the end of the matchup, even with Morgan down. And that's not an empowered Apocalypse, because you saw he opened with special first. I don't know. Apocalypse better than Super Skrull? What do you guys think in the comment section below? I don't want to do any more testing on this because I don't think it's realistic. I think it's going to set a bad expectation just because we're facing playtest characters, and that in and of itself is sketchy. But now we're also doing punch downs and we're more practice. That's like bang, 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 bang for just like not good content. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and have a great day.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.